Whether you're sitting on a chair, just listen to that. The seagulls calling in the distance. Or fighting some skeletons. Or mining down in the caves. Looking for gold and hearing zombie cries echo in the distance. While you're mining some well-earned gold. Or walking in a forest. Or you're very low on hearts. Or you're sleeping in a bed to pass the night. Look at the speed. Usually you just wake up after a black screen, but no, the night is actually passing way faster. Minecraft realism is just a very nice thing to have. And in today's video, I'll be showing you how to get that very realism. Just as a heads up, I'm using the version 1.19.3. Bear in mind, I'm using CurseForge. And bear in mind, the first one we'll be looking at is ambient sounds. Ambient sounds are sounds like the waves rolling in, the birds twittering their leaves, or like the seagulls calling in the distance. And the next mode we'll be looking at is the Better Animations collection. The Better Animation thing just does a few things, like giving zombies actual bends in their legs when they walk, and giving creepers this weird wiggly thing whenever they get hit or whenever they walk. And the next mode we'll be looking at is Better Combat. Better Combat allows you to dual wield swords. Like, look at how menacing this looks. Let's just look at it in F5. Imagine going up against a creeper doing this. And the next one we'll be looking at is Better Third Person. Better Third Person allows you to travel in 8 directions when in F5. Like, look at this. While I'm doing this is by pressing the WASD key. Next mod we'll be looking at is Elytra Physics. Thanks to Elytra Physics, now when we move, the Elytra moves with us. As you can see, thanks to Elytra Physics, it doesn't stick to our legs anymore. Rather, there's a bit of a gap wherever we go. And that just adds a little bit more realism, in my opinion. Next, let's look at one of my most favorite mods, Enhanced Visuals. Enhanced Visuals does a lot of things, like add some sand particles to your face when you're walking on a beach, or blood and smoke when you're taking damage. Or giving you blood particles when you take fall damage, giving you a heartbeat thing whenever you're low on hearts. And let's look at Immersive Portals now. What Immersive Portals does is when you light a portal, like this naturally generated nether portal, it loads chunks in that nether portal and then displays them for you from the outside world. So this could be like an interrogation room where your suspect doesn't know he's in the nether. The next mod is a mod that I always rely on, which I'll be showing you guys. What this mod does is that whenever you hold a light source in your offhand or in your hand, it lights up your surrounding areas, which is very useful for when you go caving. And ooh, look, I just found some gold, which I wouldn't have found without the help of these torches. I always use this when I mine. This mod also lights up your surroundings when it's a little bit dark. Let me just make it night time so I can show you this concept better explained. Let's look at realistic sleep now. For the next small mod, whenever you sleep, whether you have a farm or your furnace melting in the background, those things will still work. Because in this mod, what it does is it time lapses the night. Now let's see the sun pop up. See? My proof. Well, let me show you another angle. Let me show you another angle. As you can see, the stars are moving way faster than usual. I'll give you 15 seconds to guess what mod is doing this. If you guessed realistic sleep, you were correct. Now let's look at Shoulder Surfing Reloaded. Shoulder Surfing Reloaded does is that it gives you an extra option in your F5 and you can edit it with the WASD things on your page up and page down. And this is my most preferred mode of F5 because you can do this as you normally would and still experience them all the same. And it just looks as if you're playing some Minecraft Legends, which, come on, we all want, don't we? Next, let's look at the simple voice chat mod. What the simple voice chat mod does is that you could use any key in your keybinds to do this. For me to be, you can create a group, put a group name, put a password, and there's a bunch of modes. Then just type some random thing in, and then you create. You can also enable press to talk, and for me I've done that, and it's E. So whenever I want to talk, I just press E. And you can see there's a little black icon in the bottom left, which you can configure to your liking. Now let me show you how you can configure this. All you have to do is go to keybind, scroll down, all the way down to voice chat. And here there's push to talk, mute microphone, toggle recording, and a bunch more which you can look at. The next mod we'll be looking at is another one of my favorites, and it's called Sit, and it's for Fabric. So what this mod does is that whenever you have a stair or a slab on the ground, you have to do is right click and then you're sitting on top of it. That's a chair and this is a slab, and it works for a slab as well. The next mod we'll be looking at is Sound Physics Remastered, and this is also one of my favorites. For this mod I'll be in creative because it's easy explaining here rather than getting attacked by mobs every 10 seconds. Down in the caves where you hear distant creepers, that's all thanks to Sound Physics Remastered, and especially coupled with your simple voice chat. So with simple voice chat mod, whenever you talk, it will always echo across. And the last mod we'll be looking at is water erosion. And for a better way of showing this, done with a time lapse. Let's do this. Did you see that one block break? That was caused by this mod. Basically what happens is, over time, when there's a water source like this, blocks break around it, aka the water erodes it, and the water slowly starts to go like this. Flowing down, getting bigger and bigger. Reminder, at the start of the time lapse, this was just a small pool there, but then because of erosion, it starts flowing down like this. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the bucket side. See ya!